you walk with me through this world and never let me down. Oh, listen now, can you hear a song?
Soon I miss all the places I've been. won't let me.
Basically insecure due to some long frustration may react with psychosomatic symptoms difficult to endure, affecting the upper respiratory tract. In other words, as you're waiting around for that pretty little band of gold, a person can develop a cold. You can feed her all day with your vitamin A and your bromo fizz, but the person never gets anywhere near where the trouble is. If she's getting some kind of a name for herself and a name named Kiz, a person could develop a cold. It says here, the female remaining single, just in a legal sense, shows a neurotic tendency. C-note. C-note? Oh, C-note. Chronic organic syndrome. Toxic or hypertense, involving the eye, the ear, the nose, and throat. In other words, just from worrying whether the wedding is on or off, a person can develop a cough. You can spray it wherever you figure the straps and carcass. Like, you can give her a shot for whatever she's got, but it doesn't like if she's tired of getting the fish eye from the hotel. Like, a person can develop a cough. And furthermore, just from stalling the wedding trip, a person can develop blood grip. When they get on the train from Niagara, and she can hear church bells chime. The compartment is air conditioned, and the mood sublime. Then they get off at Saratoga for the 14th time. A person can develop blood grip, the post-nasal drip with the wheezes and the sneezes and the sinus that's really up there. Sorry. From a lack of community property and a feeling she's getting too old, a person can develop a bad cold. Achoo!
When she mentioned how her aunt bit off the spoon, she completely done me in, and my heart went on a journey to the moon when she told about her father and the gin, and I never saw a more enchanting farce than the moment when she shouted, "Move your bloomin'!" I have often walked down the street before, though the pavement always stayed beneath my feet before. All at once am I several stories high, knowing I'm on the streets where you live. Are there lilac trees in the heart of town? Can you hear a lark in any other part of town? just to know somehow you are near. The overpowering feeling that any second you may suddenly appear. People stop and stare, but they don't bother me, for there's nowhere else on earth that I would rather be. Let the time go by, I won't care if I can be here on the street where you
with all things bright and beautiful, as you can see they all are, and followed by Can You Hear Me, during which Rachel Monaghan will be signing. And following this, we'll be having 3 instrumental pieces which I'll tell you about later. Thank you.
All things bright and beautiful, all creatures great and small, much. I'm almost golden. Du sweetheart, du tiny, du sweetheart, I said it. Na 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 na. Woo! Now the girl upstairs wakes me unawares, blowing down from 15G, her reveille. She's scatting like her name is Ella. Guess who answers a cappella? I'm not one to make a fuss or speak my mind, but might I query? Would you mind if, could you kindly stop? That felt good. Stop! 13, 15, 14G, a most unlikely trio, not by three-part harmony. Only your life was singing,
of the work of the studio and has helped out in so many ways in previous concerts. Tonight, she's been both an eloquent and entertaining compere. Una, we'd like to express our thanks to you and present you with a small token of our gratitude. Come forward. St John's Primary School is held in a very high regard in this close-knit community. I visit the school once a week for singing and piano lessons, and from the minute I walk through the door, I'm always struck by the enthusiasm and the commitment of the pupils and the dedication and diligence of the staff. Choral singing is at the heart of the ethos of every school. It teaches the pupils focus, concentration and hard work. The confidence a pupil gains from a well-trained choir flows over into other aspects of their lives. The friendships they form last forever, and the sheer enjoyment the choir get from singing is evident to all. Tomorrow morning, her choice of songs encourages the students always to give of their best, and she and her team of singers are always on standby to perform at every important event in the school year. Mrs. Power is selfless in the time she devotes to extracurricular activities. And indeed, whilst preparing for tonight's concert, she said to me, "Look, Pat, just tell me what you need and I'll make sure it's done." Nothing is ever too much trouble when it comes to making sure that her students get the best of everything. So, as a token of my, their, and indeed your appreciation, I would like Mrs. Power to come forward to accept a lift of gift. Tonight's concert has been organised and coordinated by a wonderful team of parent volunteers. Every detail has been scrutinised over numerous meetings and phone calls, and I would like to pay a heartfelt tribute to Patricia Mulholland, Maria Leonard, Anne Quinn and Catherine McKinley for their magnanimous support encouragement, and indeed much needed common sense. Next week we will gather to enjoy a celebratory supper and deliberate over all the hopes and aspirations we had for tonight's concert. A word of thanks also to Gronio Died for organising the cup of tea and to the parents for the lovely tray bags. Now, to the maestro himself, Mr. Brian Green. Brian Green is the backbone of tonight's concert. Just because you can play the piano does not mean you're automatically a good accompanist. Accompanying is another different set of skills. The senior singer's admiration, respect and affection for Brian is testament to his superb accompanying and personal skills. Not only does he give them confidence and inspire their performances, he is always there as a safety net if they ever need it. A few weeks ago, Mary King, an international vocal coach based in the West End, was in Belfast to give a workshop and to do some coaching. It was the one and only Brian Green who was given the honourable task of being her accompanist for the weekend. On a personal note, he is a trusted and respected colleague and friend. Brian, would you please come forward and accept a small gift? The human voice is a very precious instrument, and I would like to say that it's both an honour and a privilege to work with my students. To the parents I say thank you for entrusting me with developing your sons and daughters' voices, and to the students I'd like to say thank you for your passion and commitment. Thank you very much.
Because we knew she wouldn't thank herself. Can I just say, apart from the fact that I think the moment we started back, next time we do this one programme from Kleenex tissues, because it's very emotional watching your children up here. Thank you very, very much to Pat. Pat gives an awful lot of her time and energy and stress to the rest of us. But she's been a super brilliant person to these guys here, and they work really hard for her because of the way she is. And we just want to say a big 3 cheers to Pat, yeah? We ready? Hip hip! Hooray! Hip hooray! Hip hooray!
I just thought it would be lovely if we all finished up having a bit of a sing-song together. So on the back of your programme are the words of the star of the county down. So we have the right song for a minute. And then
Thank you.
The pipes are calling from glen to glen and down the mountainside. The summer's gone and all the flowers are dying. It's you must go and I must bide. But come ye back